Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining me. We are back with Esea Open Season 52, Match 6. We're here with GSG9 versus Furio Reloaded. I hope I said that right. And we have Inferno as the map selection. We're going to start off here with a knife round. Let's see what we got. Already a little team damage off the rip. Not looking awesome. And they're just going to blitz it. They're just going to storm the left side. Oh, and he whiffs. Robbie1 now in the 1v1 situation. Both players are 50. And they're both going to bait the knife. And Robbie gets it. Robbie1, GSG9 pick up the knife round. And they'll have decision. It's actually a big knife, I feel like. Aerial Valkyrie. No, I was out most of the day, to be honest. Aboniga. Ordena. Nice. That's sick. So yeah, here we go. Let me quickly full screen preview my own screen. Awesome. Tab back into the game. So now we can cast the match. Ladies and gents. Gonna be seeing a little bit of util here. Robbie1 gonna have the smoke molly instantly. He also has the spawn 4 car here. This might be a B play. Might be a B play here. Let's see what we got. TS for the win, baby. Going to be a triple stack over to B site here. They are boosted in the cubby. The 3 players, they are going to walk banana. Sparks and Sherps might get something here from this boost. Storyline looking. He gets flashed in, and they have no idea that they're boosted in the corner. Furio might have made a big mistake here. They get 2! And they drop off the boost, and it's a lineup. Sherps gets both, but he's left on 2%. And now Tumsy is the only player with any HP. Gonna be really rough here. Tumsy gotta make 1 or 2 kills. Your library. If Sherps can just stall, Tumsy does have this wrap. Tumsy gets the wrap. Perfect shot. Headshot onto Lovely Filth. Not a lot of awareness here. Unfortunately, it's going to be the pit player. Onto Ayuzak, going for more. Looking for the shots. Tumsy gets him. And now in the 1v1 situation, 40 seconds. Lots of time. Tumsy receives the bomb. He's going to go for the plant. And he's going to fake the plant for 1 tap. And he's not looking. He turns his back to Moto. He ducks at the last second. And Joe doesn't approach. Joe 1106 does not approach now until the bomb is planted. Tumsy looking. Unfortunately not able to check the angle on Moto. He flicks back. He's a little too ambiguous in regards to what angle he was trying to take. He didn't know if he was apps or lane, pushing, walking up close. Just that last second looks away. Unfortunately, GSG9 forfeit the pistol round. And 1-0 for Furio Reloaded. Great round from them. Even like getting caught on flanks or with that little boost in banana and everything, Furio did a great job there. I can't even lie. Next round, they are going to force up. GSG9 did get the bomb down, of course. The force comes in. A little bit of banana util, not too much. CTs actually are conserving a good amount of their util here, dropping some mollies early. Only 1 molly left, though, on Joe. This might be a rough round for them if they don't hold their util wisely. Storyline taking a little bit of an angle on the banana spot here. Now Ayuzak waiting patiently for Benz to approach in apps here. But they're not going to force anything. GSG9 playing this extremely smart, as well as Furio Reloaded. Just gauging, playing for info. In the final minute on the clock now for GSG9. They have to work together. They have to slowly approach one of these sites. Benz Now going to be making some apps noise. He does have this Mackie, though. We've seen him be absolutely lethal with this Mac 10 before. Molly comes in for Banana. And they Molly Graveyard. But it seems like they're actually faking the rotation. And they're heading down Banana to B. The CT smoke, the coffin smoke, everything lands. And now the execute is coming out. Storyline with this MP9. Looking for one. Finds it one. Tumsy with double. And now they've got to be careful. One player up into church here. Rotating. The bomb does get punched in GSG9 now in a comfortable position. They just have to not forfeit too many bullets now and hold their rifles. This force buy, insanely important for them. We need to see Benz get something Banana here, maybe. But this player isn't approaching. Robbie does slide, and now Bear Lovely Filth is sliding in with this FAMAS. He doesn't spot Sparks into pit, though. And Sparks is there. He's the X Factor. No problem. Benz is going to have to dip. Do they make it? They do. And Benz is going to go looking for a rifle. He can make it quickly. And he does get the rifle. He gets the A1S. Massive here for GSG9. And they've already tied it 1-1. The pistol round meant absolutely nothing. Only one player remaining on Furio Reloaded, and that was Joe with this M4 A1. Huge util advantage here for GSG9. They're going to make some noise alt mid, get that molly for apps. It's a little bit rough. Sisyphus has almost nothing. Just that 5-7 there. Filth with that deagle. Going to be a rough buy here for Furio. Flash comes in for mid. Joe on top of Balk. Might find Robbie. You gotta be careful. Just a little bit of a default here from GSG9. They don't want to force. They want to keep these guns up. They want to try and take their long distance engagements here. The smoke comes in for arch side. Top flash comes in for top porch. Looking for the spray. Robbie finds one. And they find the trades they needed. Though Sparks finds an... Huh? Flusha? Sparks finds an insane vac moment. Spam through the smoke. He finds a triple kill and completely blows this round wide open for GSG9. Now it's going to be Sisyphus bringing up mid with this 5-7. Benz finds a great frag through the smoke onto Storyline, who had that deagle there. Sisyphus finds a Galil. And he's in alt mid now, saving this Galil. They've got to be careful. Decent attempt there from Furio. Joe going big on top of porch, but no cigar there. Tumsy, will he know that he's in fucking Mexico? He's got to be careful. With his back turned, Sisyphus holding on to this Galil. And they're going to fight. He finds Benz. And Sparks finds his quadra kill. Finds his quadra kill onto Sisyphus in Mexi. 2-1 is the score in the first round, finally, where one team has a complete buy versus an eco. It's going to be the first eco here for Furio Reloaded. And amazingly, it's been just a whole game so far of force buys, because MR13, and they got the bomb plant. GSG9 got the bomb plant with the force, and then the pistol force happened right after for Furio. So, let's see what happens. They have a 5-man stack here towards arch side. The smoke comes in. Robbie might be ready for this. He gets flashed. Robbie finding one quite easily. 70 HP. Another headshot onto Sisyphus. Now Sherps is going to pick up the mantle. And he finds a double. And now it's all onto Lovely, who has a very difficult round ahead of him. 1 versus 4. B site is completely wide open. They're going to ignore him as they should. And they're going to go for this B plant here. Spark's going to wait around mid. Going to wait around alt mid. Just see if he spots anybody. Bomb is down. The numbers get punched in. GSG9 now. Putting a little bit of pressure on Lovely. Nothing he can do. He's either going to try and wrap all the way alt mid and work a pick. If he can find a weapon or anything here, Furio might have a chance. And he's gonna walk down Mexi, looking for a sneaky little frag here. He doesn't find a gun, though. And maybe Tumsy will have an idea. They don't check him. He gets the pistol, and he gets Sherps! He shoots Sherps in the back, and they get the dink. He doesn't get away with the gun, but he gets away with a frag. He'll add it to his stats for Esea here. For Season 52, he wanted to add to the stats, so. 3-1. Going to be the first buyback now. First official buyback from Furio. They have some util, but definitely not enough what you need here on CT side. Storyline opts for an MP9 so we can get more util here. Huge damage onto him, onto Storyline, though. He's completely blind. They get an easy frag onto Sisyphus, and now Storyline looking for a second. But Sherps, he needs no help. Gets the blind spray, finds him. And Joe with one of the crafts of all time, this MLG Fanatic. Nice little craft here. Robbie's going to get the CT smoke down. And again, they should have B for free. They won't know this, though. They've only found one. They're going to be extremely careful. Smoke comes in for Coffin. They're going to slowly approach now, I think. And take B. And it Sparks on the lone side here towards 3 of the CTs. If they gamble this wrong, GSG9 might walk into a triple stack. They've got to be extremely careful. Oh, Sherps gets blinded from the CT flash. In the story of this game so far, it's been too little too late for Furio Reloaded. The rotations aren't coming in fast enough. They simply just aren't getting these rotates in. They're going to go for a save here since they need to hold the guns, but at what point do you start engaging? It's 3-1. They're going to be up 4-1 now. And GSG9 look to be in a complete driving position for this game, willing it forward. Part of the story has also been the CTs, Furio burning a lot of util early on in the game. And GSG9 just playing extremely map control focused. Taking banana control, taking top, mid, and apps control very early on, as you want to see on Inferno. Furio not showing too much of an effort towards the apps area. I'd like to see them actually take a little bit of a gamble, maybe go aggro apps or alt mid and try and find a pick here. But nonetheless, the buys come in. They even up the buys across the board. Gonna be weak-ass util here, though, on Furio. Reloaded. 4-1 now. GSG9. Excuse me if I burped in the mic. They trade a little bit of tennis. They trade grenades down banana. Not forcing the position. But they want this position really bad. They molly car again, and now Sherps has a little bit better of a spot. They were about to push banana really hard. Flash comes in for banana. Sherps with a quick headshot, but he gets traded out. Great flash there. Not quite sure who threw that flash. I believe it was Tumsy flashing for Sherps. They find a really good frag. Ben's going to be in this apps position. Ayuzak is going to have to mind his head. Robbie finds Lovely Filth. Wrapping Moto now. Benz is going to have a lot of pressure to run out Balk and drop. They find Mini Pit, and now Benz is out. He does find the trade for his teammate. Great trade on Benz. Finding the trade for Sparks. Tumsy gets this bomb planted. And Furio reloaded once again, going to absolutely forfeit the round and just save these weapons. What can you do? It's a 2v3 situation. Personally, they both have kits. They need to get something on the board, considering they are starting on the CT side. Not looking great. GSG9 now, the pack of hyenas are completely out. They're looking for the hunt. They're on the hunt here. Looking for not... Oh, and he spots Sisyphus spamming him. Little does he know he's on 5%, sitting in the back of the pew, and he just manages to escape with his life. What a spot. What a lucky escape for Sisyphus. He manages to hold on barely for dear life to this M4A1S. And I wonder if we're going to see a little bit more of the same, or if Furio Reloaded will change it up and go for more aggro positioning here. They want to force this engagement down Banana, but so far it hasn't been working for them at all. And it's not even... There's no pressure here down Banana from GSG9. Just sitting T-ramp. Ts are ready to explode mid. The flash comes in. Filth ducks behind the pillar, but no spam coming in. Joe does find the spam onto Benz, but they quickly find the trade. Robbie with a great trade. They're going to have the rotation through Arch here. They're going to have to catch this CT player. Robbie's going to look away in storyline. Gets the perfect timing on him. And now how the turn tables. GSG9 now put into a 2v3 situation. Sherps, though, I don't know if they know. Sherps looking for this shot. They're going to get into an engagement. Sherps runs back. And they're going to have a sight. The CTs have left this completely open. They have the bomb. The alt mid rotation from Ayuzak is completely gone. Tumsy has no worry in the world here. Planting this bomb now for pit, for the corner. Smoke comes down for Moto. They're setting up. And it's going to be good util here. CTs have 2 smokes. Some kits. Flashes come in for lane. They're coming out. Sherps knows he's going to get naded. Avoids the damage. Great job there from Sherps. And Sisyphus going to get mollied. Take a lot of damage. Sherps now going to go for a second. He can go for it. Tumsy. Big headshot onto storyline. And now Sherps looking for the spam through the smoke. He won't need it though. Tumsy picking up his double that round. And GSG9 making a seemingly CT-sided take for Furio there. Back in their favor. And making this a 6-1 game so far. Completely driving this game. And I can't even fault them, because I think they're going to do the same on the CT side. We have a lot of rounds left to cook. So GSG9, they need to keep the momentum rolling. Furio needs to get something going here. They need to get a G2 smoke. More banana presence, maybe. Robbie now feeling comfy. He's on this op. On this op graphite. Mo comes in for Arch side. That might draw Ayuzak out from Boiler. They're doubled up arch with this boost. And GSG9 now just leading them to believe that they're going to be banana. Benz finds a crisp headshot onto Ayuzak. No, absolutely no problem there. He finds the headshot. I love that angle. On top of, or like in the little apartment door down into boiler. The CT execute is going to come in. Robbie with a great opener onto storyline. And now what are you going to do, Sisyphus? You need to make something happen. He won't be able to, though. Tumsy now getting this bomb down, getting a frag. And if you know anything about the story of Sisyphus, he constantly has to push. His fate, he was doomed to push a boulder up a hill for the rest of his life. Much as Furio Reloaded are stuck between a rock and a hard place now. Joe, though, has he found the timing behind them both? He has. But Robbie has eyes in the back of his head. And he gets that Tech 9 headshot. 7-1 going into round 9. Molly comes in for Carr again quickly. And GSG9 just not allowing this banana take to happen. We've seen it 8, maybe 9 times so far this game. Every single round so far, GSG9 slowly exerting force towards banana. And now the shot through the wall. Somehow Robbie getting an insane shot. Sherps with the swing. Absolutely incredible work here from Sherps and Robbie. Just to open that round. Shot through half wall. And still able to get the frag. Sherps looking a little lost here. Not quite sure what to do. Flash comes in. They're going to get the CT smoke down. CT smoke's come down. Comes down for boost. And the T's are grouped. GSG9 is grouped mid. They've completely held the B players there in position. Ayuzak gonna take a lot of damage before he's able to put this smoke out. Or put the fire out, excuse me. And Joe. Chirps and Sparks opening it up. Ayuzak finds one, but Joe unable to make anything work there with that A1S. Jesus, I coughed. I'm so sorry, guys. 11 HP on Tumsy here. 7-1. And Furio Reloaded. Honestly, these gunfights are not going any way that they want them to go. They're unable to get these trades. They're playing too far spaced away from their teammate. It's almost like forcing each one of the Furio players to be in 1v1v1v1s the entire time. Sisyphus, though, he does jump on top of Orange's Tumsy. Looking like Batman on top of the gargoyles. Falls off of Orange's and shoots him in the head. Finding that headshot. 8-1. An absolute landslide so far for GSG9. And to clarify a few things, just across the board, Robbie 1 is an extremely practiced, an extremely veteran player, along with many of these players down GSG9. I can't comment on Furio Reloaded. It is an open 10 match. However, I just truly believe that right now, Robbie 1, his calling as a veteran is just leagues above what Furio Reloaded is calling. And they don't know how to respond. Robbie seeming to have complete control of this game in his grasp. Looking like Thanos here with the Infinity Gauntlet. Gathering all of the rounds each little gem, all of the rounds, and all of the smokes in his gauntlet so that GSG9, their team, can make this work. And the T's are gathered mid, and it's only on Ayuzak. They've made the right call, leaving Ayuzak in sight. This is gonna go horribly. The Apps players still think there's one Balk. Ayuzak smoke comes down for Moto, and he's gonna try and slide, but Sherps is too crisp. He's back all the way on the brand new PC. Sherps is looking like a brand new man. Sherp's gonna be on 13 HP here. They are gonna give him the op. They're gonna do the Bogdan's Law. And they're gonna hunt these players. They have so many rounds to play with. GSG9 has absolutely zero reason not to go for this and to try and get these guns away from these CTs. Great pop flash comes in for oranges. Joe gonna be barely blind. Robbie finding an easy headshot. And now they're gonna know new box and Church. Storyline steals one kill onto Robbie, but that's not gonna be the op, so it won't matter. Ben's looking for more. They don't get it, but they get one of those weapons down. Now 9-1. And we still have 2 rounds left in this half, ladies and gents. So, GSG9, do your thing. Going to be a 53 to 43% round prediction here from the AI. Storyline wants this. Sherp slides out. Storyline finds it though, as I mentioned. He finds the frag. Benz knows where this player plays. Not allowing Joe any seconds to sit in boiler. They take apps control. And unfortunately, that molly from Joe isn't going to do anything here. Tumsy's going to be at mid. And it's just going to allow Sparks to walk up completely up to lane for free. Lovely looking to even this up for his team. Mo comes in for Arch side. Lovely going to have a tough round here. Gonna be forced back to Moto. And now it's Robbie and Tumsy. The dynamic duo here. Looking for boost! Robbie! I told you, eyes in the back of his fucking head. Finds Sisyphus and finds Storyline. And this round is a goner. The bomb once again planted B. Many of the rounds here so far, I would say maybe out of the 9 rounds they've gotten, probably 7 out of the 9 rounds. Or 6 out of the 9 rounds so far. They do manage to find another rifle, making this a 3v3 situation. The question is, do Furio Reloaded want to go for this before the half ends? Or are they going to hold on to these weapons for this final round here? And it looks like they're holding the weapons, remaining completely still like statues in their positions. And it's going to be a 10-1 half. Or 10-1 before the last round here for GSG9. And Lovely, the last second swing, managing to find Benz. It won't matter. They have so much economy. Nothing can destroy them so far. Unless Furio Reloaded just completely throw this round. And GSG9 honestly looking like a force to be reckoned with here in Season 52. I don't think I've seen a team so far that I've casted, including early onset or some main games, that looks this in control of this Inferno match. And Sparks, just not even a question, looking like Scream out there, finding that headshot through the smoke. Scotty Sparks. Tumsy lurking his way up apps. Will he catch Ayuzak, or is this going to not work for him? They get this lurk smoke towards Balk. And it's going to be Ayuzak alone on Balk. He wants this engagement towards Tumsy. They want to find a free kill here. Playing this extremely smart, though, Tumsy, not forcing his head out. He swings out, and Ayuzak finds the frag. And the B execute comes out. Sherp's looking for frags, but it's not going to be a complete commit. It is a complete commit. Benz is running across the map here. Sherps finds one now, and the bomb does get down. 7-3-5-5-6-0-8. The bomb goes down. Robbie, no problem finding this bomb plant. Doesn't even get spammed out. These players are just holding their bullets. Furio Reloaded almost looks shell-shocked, too scared to move. Robbie just jiggling. They do spot the barrel. Big shot from Robbie onto Joe. Looking for a second. No cigar. Finds the CT player. Robbie looking like prime Stewie 2K on the Boston Major. And Sherps able to finish the round. And 11-1 is your halftime. GSG9 looking absolutely incredible here. The tactical timeout, the first of 3 coming in. Actually, 4 Furio Reloaded, I believe. So they need to discuss something. They need to understand what's going wrong, and they need to correct, because right now, what can you say? They haven't done much right. They've been playing too passive, almost playing too, like, within themselves, a little bit too kind of timid, and it's very common when you're facing a really good, aggressive, methodical team like GSG9, it's extremely common to feel like too reserved, like you can't do anything, like every single position on the map, every little chess move you make, you feel like you're in check. Like the last move you're going to make is going to end the game, so, or end each round. So right now, GSG9, they have absolutely zero pressure on them. Furio Reloaded, playing this in an extremely uphill battle. And I'm curious to see what they do going forward. Let's see how it goes. So far, here we are, back now. The round has started, round 13. We're fresh off the half, and we're going to see Furio Reloaded storm Banana. Tumsy's going to have the info. They are going to bait. They're going to double up Banana. Tumsy finds one onto Sisyphus. Sherp's just waiting here. They're doubled up Sandbag, and Ben's baiting on the corner, looking for shots. Flash comes in. Ben's looking for another one, but they surpass him. They surpass Sherps, and Benz finds a double. Sherps finding his own. Finding another double. Tumsy, Benz, and Sherps. Not even allowing them up Banana past car. What a pistol. Great strat there. I think I've seen that before in some pro matches. The double up, the bait for Sandbag. But I don't remember quite which team does it. Very well done strat, though. 12-1. And it's going to be the force, of course, for Furio. Triple deagles, quadra deagles, with a lot of util, and 1 Mac-10 on Sisyphus here. Sisyphus going to be blitzing it up Banana, looking for an opener. He finds Tumsy, but Robbie and Sherps also find one for themselves, and this round is too little too late here. Much as most of the game has been Sherps finding an easy headshot onto Storyline. And they don't even need to do anything at this point. The game is ending. Robbie won, finding the headshot. Joe finds Sparks, though. We're going to be a little bit of an ego hurt. And it's going to be Robbie 1 with his own triple kill again at the end of the game. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath and massacre for GSG9. 13-1 is the end of the game. And holy moly, what a game it was. Furio Reloaded not looking very strong. They looked unable to play. Honestly, they looked unable to play Inferno. It looked like they had no fucking clue, excuse my language, what they were doing playing Inferno, unfortunately for them. Now I'm going to quickly go to the stats here so we can check out the scoreboard on the display cap. Move the HUDs. Let's take a look here at the across the board. Yeah. It's like super tough for them. Look at the players. Like GSG9 not only positionally playing extremely aggressive and controlling of the entire map, Sherps having 19 kills and 4 assists, going absolutely mental with Robbie 1, with Tumsy, Sparks, and Benz almost not even seeing many players the entire game because Robbie and Sherps were killing so many people. 140 and 120 ADR respectively. Absolutely insane. And if we take a quick look over to Furio Reloaded, Storyline having a great game, but unfortunately, none of your teammates pulling the weight that they needed to. Just extremely tough. I feel for Storyline. I feel for Furio Reloaded. It's going to be an extremely tough game. I'm sure they got a little bit tilted or maybe lost themselves during the match. But that's how it goes some games. You need to be able to bounce back and frag out. And unfortunately, a lot of the players here falling short, playing very average in comparison. So, not much you can do. Thank you guys very much for being here. This has been ESEA Open Season 52, Match 6 for GSG9 versus Furio Reloaded.